Hey everyone, you're joining in for another Okiru podcast. We're going to do our best to pull more of these out as often as we can. It's a great way for us to practice our communication skills and also gain confidence in, speaking and, building that self-confidence within us. We hope you guys enjoy. We hope you guys find value in what we say, and we appreciate any feedback. We always appreciate the support we get from you guys. So yeah, we'll get this show on the road. We'll be doing another one of our blogs. This time we are focusing on self-reflection. Apologies for my voice as well. I've got a little bit of a cold going on, blocked nose. But I'll do my best to get through this. So before we start, I'd like to just say a quote from one of the excellent authors out there, one of the best leadership and motivational speakers, John C. Maxwell. We cannot become what we need by remaining what we are. And I feel like that relates to self-reflection, because obviously the person who we are now and the person we want to become can't happen without some sort of introspection and reflecting on where we are at this point in time and where we want to be in life. So yeah, this is self-reflection. Self-reflection. In the world's busyness, we tend to forget what is most important, ourselves. The information age has consumed us to seek approval from others, but you don't need their justification. You need your permission because you're worthy. Don't look for it externally. You need to look internally. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I happy with who I am? If the answer is no, ask yourself, who do I need to become to be that person? Don't be afraid to be critical of yourself. Be honest. When you learn to accept who you are at the moment, you learn to accept what you need to do. You just need to ask, are you willing to do what is necessary? Self-reflection empowers us. When you build that self-confidence in yourself through critical analysis, others' words and opinions should not worry. You gain a greater understanding of who you are, and what needs to be done to become that person. Self-reflection is looking at where you are in this moment, what you have, analyzing your feelings and emotions, analyzing your goals and endeavors to find clarity in your vision. It is a way for us to practice a sense of gratitude. When you realize whatever you have, whether big or small, all of those things are worth being thankful for. Use these things to create a so-called mental cookie jar for when times are rough and you're feeling down. Reach into the cookie jar and find something to be thankful for. All your successes, victories, and blessings. Reflect on yourself to strengthen your mind. For a strong sense will have a better chance of finding success in all aspects of life. Don't be afraid of the truth. Welcome it with open arms and embrace it no matter how much it hurts. Don't let others' external opinions hurt you, for they do not live in your reality. Yeah, so I wrote this in July 2020. That point we're hard lockdown, and it was a good time to self-reflect on life, because that sort of thing hasn't happened to us ever, something like that. And now we're back in lockdown. It's also a good time to reflect. These past couple of weeks has been eye-opening for myself. A lot of things have happened, but in a sense, I find gratitude in those things, no matter how bad they may be for me personally. Because if you're able to build resilience and learn from the mistakes and the struggles you had previously, and you go in to those moments reflecting on what's happened to you, and you kind of rationalize those things that have gone in your life, and to find a sense of meaning through it, as opposed to being validating the victimization of those consequences. In a sense, it's kind of liberating to feel that way. I don't know, that's just me personally. Obviously, there's certain things that can be extremely traumatizing. Some struggles that are difficult, extremely severe, and it can be hard to get through those things. But as I wrote in this blog, one of the things that helped me through certain times, certain struggles, was having a cookie jar of reminding myself of all those times I succeeded, like when I was able to achieve something, how big or how small. It's kind of just like a reminder, like, man, you can do this, you can do these things. You just have to have that reminder and just be thankful for those times, no matter how difficult the situation is now. And sometimes those scenarios when you're facing some sort of struggle and it hits you like a freight train, this shock that you can't fathom, and you don't know what to do, you feel lost and you feel so alone. Oh man, like that those times are like, I feel like they're so necessary, because it kind of like a test of the resilience, a test of your character, of who you became or are becoming. And all the struggles and challenges before that is kind of like a small step to strengthen you even more. And I'm not saying I face these alone, because a lot of times I think, yes, you do need your alone time, and you also need people who are there for you, who are there to support you, who will always have your back. And you gotta find those genuine people in your life and stick with those people. You're gonna know who they are, and it's sometimes you might not find out later down the track. Sometimes you'll only find out through great struggle who the true people are in your life. So that's why I find myself grateful for the struggles, grateful for the challenges that I personally face. And yeah, it's so cliche, but it's more like, how can you learn from these things, right? And that's where self-reflection comes along. If you read books or listen to podcasts or anything like that, if you know David Goggins, man, that guy is such a badass. Like, the struggles and challenges he went through, it's absolutely crazy. But he says whenever he performs, whenever he does something, he always does a review. He does a reflection of what's just happened, and he breaks it down, and he says, what can I learn from this? What can I improve on? So, it's always great to read and to listen to podcasts, especially from successful people, especially from people who've come from the dumps and the worst places in life, but were able to achieve something. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, use this time now if you're in lockdown, and if you're out and about and you're lucky to be, I guess, free in a sense, then find a place, go out, enjoy the outside while you can. Who knows when another lockdown is going to happen? Who knows when this thing will end? But it shouldn't matter. Like, you shouldn't allow these things to control your life, your way of living. I'm confident there's a way for you to achieve something in life, at home, or to better yourself, to better your family, to better the people around you. There's a way. You just gotta reflect, have that self-reflection, and try not to be consumed by the opinions of others. One thing I love about Tim Grover, the trainer of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, he says it's alone at the top. Not because it's lonely, but the vision you have for yourself is the only one. You're the only one that can see that. And I just love that. So don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to be alone with your thoughts. Embrace it. Learn to love it. And reflect on your life entirely. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I'm still practicing. We're still practicing. We're trying to do our best to get better. And yeah, so we're going to do our best to post more of these, to build our self-confidence. And yeah, hopefully you guys can find value out of that. And as you guys know, we're still doing the push-up challenge. We appreciate all the guys are on this journey with us, experiencing this challenge. We really appreciate you guys putting your bodies on the line and challenging your minds and physical bodies to its limits. And we thank everyone who's donated, everyone who purchases through our store. We'll be sending 100% of our profits to the Push-Up Challenge organization, and we're going to do our best to reach that 1,000 goal. And who knows, maybe at the end of this, if we reach that goal, we're going to do something big for all you guys. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for all the support, the love that you guys give us. It really truly pushes us always to keep on going what we're doing, and it gives us hope that there's a better future for our brand, and it's going to be bigger than who we are. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Keep on going forward. Push on, and always get up. Thanks, guys.